What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who helped get us over the line to 15k. Thank you. That's all I can say. It's incredible. I didn't expect us to hit anywhere near that this year. I've been very focused on kind of other things, but the fact we've got there, a massive shout out to each and every one of the subscribers on the channel. And even if you're just watching this video first time, big up you. So the new target is now 16k. Can we do another K in a month? I think we can. So if you want to get involved, please make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turn your notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. Now, we're going to get into this one from Zlatan. It goes by the name Alayi. I haven't listened to the original tune. I only clocked the original tune came out about 6 days ago. It came out last month and I didn't see it land. So off the back of that, I haven't listened to the tune yet. I've made a point because I saw the video was coming out today. I thought, you know what, we're going to wait and we're going to take it in its full glory. So that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's jump into this one. The sounds of Zlatan with Alayi. Go. Choppy right from the start.
Leave keys.
Rhythm sounding crazy. Just before we jump into this, it's sounding like it's going to be a very lively one. The weekend is around the corner, of course, and it's good that he's released this. I think this dropped yesterday at around 11 PM. I actually planned on watching it and reacting to it live, but obviously the WizKid tour happened, so I had to switch my focus around. However, finally getting around to doing it today. It's sounding wavy. Let's go. I do love his vocal. Bass line's huge. Yeah, there's a lot to like about this, man. Again, the combination of those sort of backing vocals slowly creeping in to the main mix down. The bass line on this is absolutely massive as well. I don't know why it's so loud in the mix, but it sounds good, so that is probably why. Again, Zlatan's vocal, full of fun, full of energy. You can hear the melodies really cutting through the mix as well. I think this is a solid vocal performance so far, and I think he's come out kind of with a lot of bounce, with a lot of energy. The instrumental itself obviously has that kind of 4/4 kind of feel to it. Really, really cleanly put together so far. I'm liking this one. That backing vocal is wicked as well. Woo! Yeah, this is catchy, man. Yeah, you know what? This is the party tune. This is without a doubt a party tune. It's a tune that you want to play in a dance. It's a tune that you want to play at a gathering. It's a tune you want to play to bring people together. It has that very kind of unification sort of vibe about it. Again, the video kind of looking at different people dancing definitely pushes that sort of subconscious image of the tune. But the bounce is great. The hook is super, super catchy. Zlatan always has these kind of hooks that give you a kind of party atmosphere. It's full of liveliness. Again, the vocal performance very, very lively as well, but constantly ascending in the melodies that are being used. That bass line very, very smooth, but also very loud. And again, the percussion is growing and growing and growing in power as it goes forward. Definitely a tune to get you moving. And those little hi-hats as well, that's cool. Woo! Honestly, how can you not smile? Like, I always struggle to go, like, how can you hear this tune and not have a smile on your face? Because currently I'm listening to this for the first time. I'm struggling to not be beaming the entire way through because I need to talk. But this is wicked, man. Again, Zlatan always provides us with these tunes that are going to keep us uplifted, put us into a good mood. He has this kind of reputation of making tunes that are sort of party-starting tunes. I don't think it's a bad thing. But even within this so far, we've heard a fair bit of versatility, the sort of liveliness of the hook, the more sort of stripped-back intro verse. The entire approach is showing quite a lot of variation within Zlatan's style. Yeah, I'm really liking this one, man. Definitely a tune I'm throwing onto the memory sticks for the parties.
If you not get money, you be up brand new and your shipping shit.
It's a nice switch up. When you actually sit back and break down the percussion that's going on within the tune, it is actually quite minimal. There's only 2 or 3 sort of drums that are plucking away within the general mixdown. The thing that's making this really interesting is actually the sense of atmospherics. We're getting a lot of kind of really panned vocals kind of sweeping from one side to the other. We're getting a general kind of minimal yet very impactful sense of melody. The bass line is actually the thing that is giving the most melody to the tune next to Zlatan's vocal. And again, there's these little chord patterns that are in there as well. But in general, it's a very stripped back tune that is all about the rhythm being created from the percussion and the bass line. And Zlatan is riding it like an absolute pro, bro. You can tell this is a tune that you feel he enjoyed the making process of. That's what it seems like anyway. How can you not move to this? Again, those vocals sound great. Yeah, man. Even those little subtle horns we're getting in the background now as well, kind of folding into the general mix. Very sort of GI, generic instrument sounding horn lines. Very electronic, very keyboardy, are now being folded into the mix as well, giving the whole thing a more sense of kind of movement forward. The tune is expanding, it's growing, it's progressing. And then obviously on top of that, Zlatan's vocal is getting louder. We're getting more atmospheric vocals. We're getting more backing vocals as well. The entire tune is growing as it moves forward. And I definitely feel if you've got a 2-minute 41 tune, you need to make sure you're getting a lot out of it. Like, realistically, you can't be making a 2-minute 41 tune and having a repeated section if you want it to slap. In my honest opinion, I think you need to keep things as varied as possible. And he's doing that. Great stuff. Liking the kind of import of that log drum underneath as well. Honestly, man. If you can listen to this tune and not be tapping your foot along, like, I won't lie, both of my legs are going crazy underneath this desk currently because this has got so much energy to it. There's so much cool rhythm going on. Again, this sort of implementation of the cymbals getting involved as well. The sort of log drum bass sound sort of sitting on top of that really booming subline underneath as well, giving the bass a bit of distinction. A couple of different things going on in the low end. It just keeps growing. It's quite unpredictable as well. Despite the hook being quite simple and quite catchy, the whole tune does feel quite unpredictable in its arrangement. Really cool stuff, man. I've loved this one so far. Even those little hi-hats that get rolled in towards the end.
Timmy J on the track.
There we go. Timmy J on production. It's a name I've heard before, not one I'm super familiar with. If anyone who is watching this can leave any other things that he's produced in the comment section down below, there's definitely going to be a couple of bits I've probably reacted to and not even realised or have missed the tag on. But let me show me a few more Timmy J bits, to be honest with you, purely because I like the arrangement on this. The production is crazy. That bass line is so loud and pulsating, and it's a perfect fit for Zlatan as well, just in the way the tune's arranged. We'll let this one finish, and then we'll get into our final breakdown. Video's clean as well, man. There we go. The sounds of Zlatan with Ale Yi. I always pause right at the end just because I don't want to get hit by adverts, as I always do when I'm doing these reactions. But there we go. Very much enjoyed this one, man. A big fan of Zlatan. Love what he does. I love the energy he brings into tunes. Clearly, for me, this seems like one that he's very much enjoyed putting together. I like the video. I like the kind of simplistic nature of the video as well. It's just about having a good time, whether you're in the car, whether you're in a party setting, whether it's sort of dance settings. It's all very sort of kind of simple concepts, but everyone looks like they're having a good time, and that amplifies that sort of party element of this tune. Again, rhythmically, this one's really nice. Very simple use of rhythm, but very effective, with a minimal sense of percussion running throughout the heart of the tune. And then on top of that, obviously, the 2 different bass sounds kind of interweaving with each other, giving it a sense of depth and a sense of additional texture as well. Loving those sort of distant horn melodies that are in there, and I think Zlatan's performance on this vocal-wise was great, kind of dipping between that very kind of skippy rap flow and then obviously the catchiness of the hook. I think it's a fantastic showing overall. I really did enjoy this one, so there we go. As always, my friends, if you did enjoy this reaction, technical analysis and musical breakdown, then feel free to hit that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turn notifications on, leave a like, leave a comment, and all of that good stuff. And of course, feel free to get your requests in via the comment section down below. We do read every single comment on the channel, and the more requests you guys get in, the more videos there are. It's that simple. So keep it locked, and we'll have more videos going up a little bit later on. It is Thursday, of course. I know there are a couple of bits being released today. That's it from me, though, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Kobo sound, them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.